to see something happen for the first time, which is being able to take part in the census with an array of tools that we didn't have, over a decade ago. I mean, between now and the last time the census happened, a lot more people are on the internet. And what we saw from the digital transition was that there were still a lot of people who were disconnected. At the national level, we are working with groups such as the Media Democracy Fund, Magnet, Media Democracy Coalition. There's a whole movement of people who believe that communication is a right. And we are working to impact policies, especially policies that impact our historically marginalized, historically disenfranchised, and underrepresented communities. Latinos are still that community. And what's really interesting is on our group, the Media Justice League, we're Media Justice League, we believe communication is right, we're working local to local, but the scope of our work is a local to national. So we try to get the word out on the street from everything from net neutrality to the digital TV transition to the census. And you can learn more about our organization by visiting MediaJusticeLeague.org, and then we're also part of the Media Action Grassroots Network, which is our national network. And the census is using Twitter. I'll take Twitter for example. The groups that we're seeing the most right now on the internet. Nationally, we're seeing Twitter build momentum. We're seeing people on Facebook. But in San Antonio and Texas as a region, there is a group in San Antonio called the Texas Planning Committee, and that is a coalition of groups from across Texas who got together and they were like, how are we going to get the word out about the census? And they decided to create their own social network and internally communicate utilizing social media. And then when I say this is an exciting time, is to see, like 10 years ago when we had to hit the streets and go block walking, now we have devices such as iPhone and soon the iPad, and we have smartphones and so forth. And we just got done training a group called the Southwest Workers Union, who are going to be utilizing GPS technology and block walking to geotag each person that they make contact with during the census. And why this is so important in the world of media justice and social justice, and take that and put that aside in the world of democracy and the work we're trying to do, is that it's so difficult to quantify what we do. Like, how many people do you reach? How many people actually understand what you're talking about? We're not always been able to quantify that, and sometimes for anybody from mainstream media to foundations, sometimes it's really difficult to give people resources to do this work when they're able to quantify it. Now with social media tools, iPhones, geotagging, being able to count how many times someone's been Twitter, being able to open up a Google map and see how many people that you talk to, you can quantify that for the very first time. And I think that this is going to be really exciting to see the results of the census. I think it's going to be, we're going to be counted more this time than last time because of these tools that are available to our communities.